kisses and be my lover. That's low. And I'll cover you, yeah. And open your door, I'll be your tenant. And don't got much baggage to lay at your feet, but sweet kisses I've got to spare. And I'll be there, and I'll cover you. Whoa, and I think they meant it when they said you can't buy love. And now I know you can rent it, and at least you were my love. All my life, yeah. I've longed to discover something as true as this is, yeah. Oh, with 1,000 tickets when you're cold and you're lonely. You've got one nickel only. When you're worn out and tired, when your heart has expired, oh, lover, I'll cover you. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm too sick for that. Oh, people are talking to me. Hey, guys, what's up? Roar. Roar back to you, Frotowns. You know what roar in dinosaur means? It means I love you. Or I'm going to eat you. But if you really, really love somebody, you could do both.
Guys, I'm scared.
What?
Are you going to eat me?
You don't normally complain when I do it. Oh, you missed. Oh. I bit that chip, and one of it decided it wanted to be in my lung. Can you throw me another? Oh, that's close. I don't want to take this away from you, but I got a pretty big fucking mouth.
Also moved, that helped a lot.
Sorry, guys. I'm very tired. What's up, Brian? How you doing, bud? Hey, buddy. How's it going? Ryan, coming in here so forward.
Oh!
Yeah. My main hoe's over here.
Yeah.
My side hoe's probably watching. I'm kidding. She doesn't support me. I support her.
With what?
With your money. I have a new message from Xbox Live. What does it say? Don't forget, you've earned Microsoft Rewards points via Xbox Pass Quests. Select Launcher app to check out the quest page and claim your bonus points before they expire. I don't even know what that is. What am I getting? Congrats on third place in the chili cook-off, bud. Thank you. I appreciate it. Mine was the best. The dude who won shouldn't have won. I'm not saying it because it wasn't good. It was phenomenal what he made, but it wasn't chili. It was like basically like lasagna. It was straight up lasagna with lasagna sauce, but just no noodles. So he did meat, no beans, and it was like basically just, it tasted like the meat filling you put in lasagna. But it was really good, honestly, from a whole day of having to like keep tasting the chili I was making and then also have to try everyone's chili there. Like, I was so sick of the taste of chili. I voted for anything that tasted not like chili. Explore the app now. I have 2,375 points available. I don't know what that means. Oh, I can get Xbox Live Gold membership for 8,000 points and I got 2,000? $1 donation to reach out worldwide. Teach for me. Oh, I can donate points to... Sweet, I can donate... Points and actually use money to help people. But I want gold. $1.25 Xbox gift card for 1,600 points. Who the fudge only needs $1.25? How bad is your life going? That $1.25 gift card is what really is going to perk you up. You're not doing too bad because you have to have the Xbox, you know? Like, you're not doing terrible. Can you just imagine some dude just sitting in his living room, broke, nothing in the house, just a TV and an Xbox? And he's like, I can finally afford that $1.25 Xbox gift card. And he buys it and he goes, oh, wait, I can't use this on food. That make you sad? Why?
Because that poor fictional person.
Amber.
We both know I can't throw.
You could throw a punch. I mean, she doesn't abuse me. She's over there shaking her fist. Can I have a bite of that? One other nibble. You didn't even try this one?
I'm going down.
Oh, there you are. Have another onion.
Oh, why do you throw a bunch?
Sorry, guys. I'm snacky. Yeah, they ordered like 12 pizzas too, which is weird because who orders food for a chili cook-off?
Probably because they're all sick of tasting chili.
They got like 12 pizzas, and at the end of the day, there were 6 left. Like, of just like miscellaneous pieces for all of them. So he's like, Austin, grab that box on your way out, otherwise I'm tossing it. I'm like, okay, I'm sure Amber would want some pizza. I grab the box. It's literally a full 16-inch pizza of different pieces from different pizzas. We got pepperoni and sausage, 2 slices of that, 3 slices of Hawaiian, and 2 slices of barbecue chicken.
And then a random just cheese.
Oh, and a random just cheese.
Yeah.
Mike, you hungry?
You want a slice of cheese?
Want a slice of cheese pizza? It's the best one in the box.
Because all the others have been bitten off of.
I couldn't help it. I'm not really hungry, but I want
Different flavors.
I want to eat something. I didn't really eat anything for dinner last night, and I barely ate today, so I'm worried I'm gonna get sick if I don't eat. Ugh. I'm hoping I get an appetite by tomorrow so I can actually eat something at the weather center. But if not, I'm just gonna eat chips. So Skipper chips are delicious. Anyways, guys, sorry you're probably sick of me sitting around. Let me get back into Vampyr. Vampyr. Blackmail in Whitechapel. Not that you guys probably want to know this, but I am the weirdest combination of have to throw up and poop. Probably not good for my body. Something must be awry. Something's amiss. Rat blood is not as nourishing or as tasty as human, but it will partially refill your blood bar. Well, I mean, I don't eat people 90% of the time. I usually eat the weird zombie things. Or not the zombie vampire things. They bite me, I bite them back. It's like a give and take relationship. I'm just saying, because this is, yeah, I don't really... Oh, that chili probably? I didn't even eat any of it. I literally took a little spoonful of all of them just to taste them. I was so sick of the taste of chili. I didn't even eat any last night either. I literally took like 3 or 4 spoonfuls to taste it. That's all I had for dinner. And probably just that little bit and going to work made me not feel super hot. So I had a few bites of a piece of pizza too just to get some nourishment. I kind of forgot what I was doing. Oh, come here, my little rat. You're not as tasty as people.
I have this.
I know there's got to be another one. There's always 2. What's that? Oh, someone spilled Kool-Aid downstairs. Mom's gonna be mad. I'm telling Mom that you spilled Kool-Aid. I already did this. I have to do it again. Come here. Delicious. Owie! That was a good hit. You dicks. Oh, I'm dead. Well, that sucks. I already beat this part. I guess I left without saving properly? Possibly. I already did do this part, because there's a guy down there in the cage that I'm supposed to help, I think. And... Or maybe that was earlier. No, that was earlier. But I do remember beating this part. Fire is our weapon of choice, brothers. I didn't... Why did I get my ass kicked so bad that time? I didn't get my ass kicked that bad last time. I didn't even get my ass kicked last time. I kicked the ass. The ass kicking was in my direction outward, not in towards me. Well, I'm offended and astounded. I'm not okay with any of this, honestly. Alright, we got this now. Now that we know that they're dicks. Come here!
This is despicable.
You're despicable. Despicable me, despicable you. Alright, we're not letting this happen again. Oh, that's that? Okay. Give me your deliciousness. Nope. They got me cornered. Alright, get off me! What in the actual shit is going on? This game is butt. Straight up poopy butt. Sorry. Dude, this game is stupid. I hate that. Like, they have a pillar in the way and I can't hit them from behind the pillar. And then all of a sudden they just can... Whatever. We got it this time. We got it this time. I mean, to be fair, I think the last time I beat it, I literally fought them, got overwhelmed, and then teleported down to the lower part, and then came back up and finished them. We'll figure it out. What screwed me there is he had really low health, and I forgot that when he bites me, he gets my health back. Oh, I also have a heal. I'm not using my heals. So, basically, just in general, I'm playing this pretty poorly. And, you know, that's just how I do. Come here.
I can't believe
I can. I'm making you do it. Oh my god, this fucking lock-on thing. Oh, and now I fell down here. Dude, this lock-on thing is just terrible. Once it's locked down to one of them, you can't, like, you know, like, sometimes it's weird. So, like, normally I have to hit a button to switch it to the other person, but sometimes if the other one gets, like, too close, it'll glitch out and go on them. Kind of a pain in the ass, but it's okay. I think it's just because I'm tired. It's been a rough week at work. How'd that work out for you, buddy? Okay, so I saved it, like, I left here last time. I think that's what happened. So I had to redo this part. Which is fine, which is fine. Everything's fine. Everything is awesome. Everything is great when you're part of a team. Shillings!
What happened? Who are you?
It's all right, sir. You're safe now.
Oh, a fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir. For a moment, I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
What are you doing here? This place is not safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine. I came to collect some overdue rent, but those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants. Fucking
Well,
savages,
that's a
every
little
one of
hard.
them. And now with this bloody fever, they're just animals.
You can find safety of sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious, you'll be able to avoid the savages.
So am I supposed to eat them? I'm confused. So I can mesmerize him. I don't know what that means for things. Huh. So I get XP from taking them, so is it worth it? I'm confused. So this guy I just met, I don't know who that is. So the blood quality. Oh, so if you unlock these hints and figure out who they all are and then mesmerize them, you get more XP for it? I'm confused. Oh, so it's encouraging me to cure them of their illnesses, their ailments, and learn as much of them as I can, and then I get the most XP from embracing them. Makes a lot of sense, actually. Excuse me, sorry. A rat.
This is
Actually, it's a
despicable.
rat. It's delicious. All right. Everything is fine. We were getting a little cranky there because I suck. Everything's good now. Everything's great. Everything's awesome. Everything's cool when you're part of a team. And right now I'm on Team Victory, which is the sweetest team to be on. Because it's sweet, sweet, sweet victory, yeah. It's all for the taking. It's all for the fight. Because it's sweet, sweet, sweet victory, yeah. I may be dying a little bit. Amber, have some of that Reese's. Have some of the Reese's. Is it Reese's Donuts? Then have some of the Reese's. Don't be a Reese's. That's what happens when you don't like Reese's. You're a Reese's. Like a racist, except for without people, it's chocolate. Oh great, everyone's back out here again.
If you spot one, fire. Look at it! Fish is fire!
Give me a Reese's.
Back in the crate!
Owie.
What's this?
Okay. Alright, this game is being absolutely fucking ridiculous all of a sudden. I don't know. It was literally fine the other day. I was not having a problem with it at all. Maybe I'm just tired. Who knows? Maybe I'm rusty. We are no longer a part of the circle of life and death. We are undead, my friend. And so we are outcasts. I'm gonna outcast this game out the window. Being dumb. I'm not a huge fan of games where they give you abilities and then don't let you utilize them and then put you in dumb situations. So, like, one of my abilities is that I can sneak up behind someone, hit A, and do, like, a sneak attack. But yet, as soon as I was introduced, they started making enemies stand with their backs to the walls, so I can't do it. And then you have those, like, things that feast on the ground, and even if I walk up slowly behind them, I can't do it. So I don't understand why they introduce something I don't get to utilize. See, he stands with his back to right there and then turns around, which is not at all what anyone would do. Like, why is he standing there staring at this brick wall? That makes no sense. It's because they know I'm over here. Look, even though despite the fact I haven't done anything to alert any of them, all of them are looking in this general direction. And I can't get that guy. They really need a crouch button. Yet now, see, like, so I was right by him, and he didn't see me, and then all of a sudden when I get behind him to use that A button. Ow, what you... And it's like, okay, so... Yeah, just fucking kill me. This game's a piece of shit. It like literally happens every time where they corner you, you can't get out of the way. You use your flash to get away, which is your evade button, and then they jump just as far as you evade and then hit you anyways. It's okay. I'm just playing like a little aggressive. And this game really isn't meant to be played super aggressive, but it's alright. I mean, honestly, like, you don't even really need to fight in this game. I could literally just wish past them, so I could avoid every fight if I want to. But the point is... And why are they there? I just killed them on the way in. And it sucks is because they put them like that for a reason. Because they wanted... Like, weirdly, coming up to the building and killing all them was not a problem. Like, I've died more in the last... Just me starting playing than I've died playing this game total. It's like... It's weirdly stacking this stuff to be dumber and harder. And there's really not much I can do. Because I don't have a lot of blood right now, so I can't really... Yeah, you see that? Like, they're just looking over this direction. And they're following my character. Well, fuck it then.
There's one of them!
Ow! I was behind him when... Oh my god. Yeah, like... I'm a vampire, I literally disappear and teleport, yet he knows exactly where I'm gonna teleport to and then just stabs me. Not to mention this lock-on thing is really fucking annoying. It's okay. It's like, let's put 3 of the worst combined people. You have the dude who knows how to jump and attack everywhere I'm going to land. You have a guy who shoots fire at me, and then you sustain continual damage from the guy poking you with the torch and the guy shooting fire at you. So they have 2 people who do the most damage to me, continuous sustained damage, and then the other guy who literally will almost kill me in 1 hit. So you put 3 really, really hard enemies to fight by themselves together. Alright, we're gonna do axe and staple thing this time, because I think that's the best way to go. See, why did it just change to him? I love how I'm like missing half my attacks too. That's really fun. Could I actually swing a... Oh my god. Yep, even though I was standing to the right side of him. Oh my god, this game is such a fucking turd. I was having fun with it until it started being stupid like this. I try not to rage too much anymore because it's just a waste of energy and time and effort, but I wish I would love to just have like an actual conversation with game developers and wonder like why this is the road I pick. Like, I get the game content creators and stuff like that, they want to make games that last a long time and have an air of challenge to it. This isn't an air of challenge. You're stacking the odds incredibly against me. You're making a puzzle where there is no actual solution to it, and you're calling that content. That's just, I don't know, it's just not a very fun game style for me. And not only that, but like you guys are piss poor unclear about actual direction of this game. Like there's so many things like with unlocking all this stuff and talking to people and having to discover who they are and the whole mesmerizing situation. And is it negative? Am I supposed to do it? Like, you guys don't explain any of this stuff. You don't explain how to use half the weapons. I enjoy a game as much as the next person that has like this air of having to solve how it works, but you can't have this many things in it and not have any clear direction on it. It's just... Well, like, why did that miss? Explain that to me. Yeah, and you're next, buddy. Oh, that ain't aimed at. Like, see that? He wasn't even aiming the fucking gun. He had it, like, at his side. And then it just shoots a fucking flame arrow at me. Oh, boy, good more of them. Oh, same combo over there. Wonderful. Well, I mean, not the same combo. They don't have the bow guy. It's like, just do me a favor. Take 5 minutes and actually just make the game good, you know? Good stories, good lines. The fighting style of this game is just kind of piss poor. It gives you an evade, this. Which, by the way, if I ever fought somebody and he was here and then here like that, I would shit my pants. Yet these guys apparently know how exactly and where I'm gonna land. Like, I don't know. Just seems like kind of a lazy gaming style. Why? I don't know, why Why give people the abilities to do these things in this game when you immediately just make them worthless? Like, that's not cool, that's not fun. And there's that stupid zombie guy down here who's like super OP. Oh, but, oh, he stayed dead, but those guys come back. That makes sense, right? But a mask can save your life. Spanish influenza. That says reach Whitechapel. Oh, so I'm still supposed to be going this way. Like, are you kidding me? I think games should be hard, but not crazy. And then for people who beat the game, a crazy hard challenge. Yeah, it's like, I don't mind that. It's just like when you come out into an area and you enter the area, they should not be standing there already knowing where I'm at, but like staring at me like this. So they see me come out the door and don't attack me. And then it's just to make sure that I can't do anything sneaky for that first minute. Like, I don't know. I just think that's poor design. See, oh, how do they know I'm here already? And that actually hit me, which is awesome. I keep getting stuck on stuff, which is super fun. God damn it. And he shot me while I did that. And I dodged when that happened, too. Fucking Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, this game is a pile of shit. It's just fucking trash. I'm on normal, too. And here's the weird thing about this game. I shouldn't be so overcritical. I have a gun, but I only get 2 bullets, and it doesn't tell you how to reload it. It makes no sense. Like, there is no... I didn't even know how to use my gun for the longest time, because they don't explain it. And it does such little damage. There's really no point in even doing it. It's just... And then not only that, but, like, this game in general has just got some weird glitchy shit to it. Like, the reason I'm having such a hard time is because, despite the fact I am following the storyline, can I upgrade anything? No, I can't, which is, like, kind of a bummer. I just find things randomly. And, it's just, like, it's not even so much things that I think that can be improved on. I feel like just the general... Oh, and I gotta do this again. The general basics of this game are just sloppy. See, look, I come out, they're all standing there and staring at me.
Step away, sir.
So I came out of an area that I was forced to come out of, and they're just standing here on guard. So now watch. So like, even though I was right there, now like I have a sneak attack. Watch. If I even try to get even close to them, even though I'm behind him and walking, see exactly. But then they're immediately on me, despite the fact it even gave me the whole rundown. So I hit him. This game is just not well done. That's like the problem, I think. So like, the biggest thing of this game is like, so like they just want you to take damage, even if it doesn't make sense. So oh Jesus Christ, dude. So if you guys watch it, they just want you to take damage in this game. I'm not entirely sure why. So like, even when I do things like that and he's getting hurt and taking damage, he will still shoot me. He'll still shoot me through my attack. And that didn't hit me, but cool. So like, and like if I'm in the middle of attack, they want me to take damage, so they'll start they'll actually hit me through my attack, even if it doesn't really like connect or show or anything like that. It's weird. And despite the fact that that was like dead on him that first swing too, it misses. It's just weird stuff like that. It's weird, like I'm in a vampire with the ability to teleport and I'll get hit through my teleport, but these guys just take a step back real quick and I'll swing right on top of them, doesn't hit. It's just one of those weird games where it's... I can't remember the terminology for it. It's more than a bit. But I can't remember the terminology for it, but basically it's called... It's like this whole coding where when someone has a hard time creating an ability to counteract an ability, so basically it's like stacking. So all my abilities that they thought were like, oh, it's really cool ability, and then they played the game and tested it, and they realized that it's too OP. The game was too easy because of the abilities they gave him in the fighting sense. So what they do is instead of actually putting effort and time into and creating enemies that make it more and more challenging, they just basically let the enemy, like, oh, even though that connected, we're gonna code it so if you're really low in health, it's gonna miss him, so he can stab you back and kill you. I can't remember the name of it. It's sort of like balancing, but it actually has a terminology for it. It's in my opinion, what lazy game designers do and designers in a time crunch do. Because sometimes it's too hard, you don't have enough time to create all these enemies that challenge you and bring you further and further and test the abilities of your character. So they just get lazy and change the coding of your average guy to the further you get, the higher level they are, the more and more like your actual normal things that are supposed to do the normal things stop doing those things. So that's harder, but in reality it's just broken, And that's my struggle right now. Because literally, if you watched the stream before this, when we walked in, we didn't have any problems. Now, all of a sudden, I'm dying left and freaking right. Now we zip zoop out of here. See? I got shot through that.
Fight for this!
Ow.
Its head!
See? You see that where it's like right on them, but it misses because they want him to do more damage because I'm low. But it's alright, I'm getting used to it. It sucks because I finally get so used to like a playing style. I think that's one of my biggest downfalls. It's not so much like an actual problem in the game because I hate to admit it, a lot of games do this. I think it's more of a hit on my ability as a gamer because once I get used to a style of fighting in like the abilities and playability of a character, I become very comfortable in that and I get very used to it and I can kind of like get it down like almost like reflex. And then it changes it on me and I'm like, oh, I can totally nail this attack, do this guy, jump over there. I'm not just thinking about hitting that guy right there. I'm thinking about, all right, I'm gonna hit this guy, then jump over there, hit that guy, trying to play it all out as like how I can do this the most effective. And now I'm completely thrown off because my first hit that should have connected did not, and he hit me back and now I have less health. So it's hard. It's like I try to plan the entire situation out and I get so caught up in it being thrown off, I don't know how to adapt quick enough. You know what I'm saying? Am I just being weird? Sorry. I'm trying to explain it in a way that makes sense. Like if you ever watched Sherlock Holmes, the movie. Amber knows that movie. What's the guy who played Tony Stark, who is also Sherlock Holmes? Robert Downey Jr. That's how my brain works, and I think that's a problem.
The slow motion thing?
Yes, so like I plan everything out. I'm just like, oh, if this is gonna happen, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. And then it always goes swimmingly for him. Like, it always goes the way he planned it. So I do all that, plan it out, and then if something throws a wrench in my plans, I don't know how to quickly overcorrect, course correct, and I kind of get stuck in that, like, oh, what am I supposed to do? And then I die. I mean, not in real life, obviously. See, you want to know how broken this game is?
Let's turn around and
I'd shut the hell up. I'm not in a good mood. Die. What's that? Use Priwen Stake? Okay, let's see what that is. That's any better. 15 stun, attack speed, stamina. It takes 35 stamina to do that? How much does my other one take? Oh, I guess there is kind of a leveling up. It looked like it anyways. Let me go back to that. Sorry, hold on. I'm stupid. Quit. Why are you being weird? Okay. Alright, I don't need none of that right now. Why is there so much stuff in this game? Okay, so I have firearms. I have stakes. Yeah, I guess you can upgrade them. Can I upgrade it now? Oh, I have to at the hideout's workbench? Ugh. What does that do? 20 stun. Cool. I'm gonna have to freaking do that. I didn't know I could upgrade some of this stuff. No one tells me nothing around here. Increased damage. Ooh. And adds more stun. Oh, I can pick those? Sick. Okay. Alright. Alright. I'm learning. I'm looking a little beat up there. Okay, alright. How do I only have 3,290 XP? Didn't I have like 3,180 when I started? Getting no XP for these losers. New collectible. Small bottle. Why am I here? To be honest, I don't even really know where I'm going. Don't tell me I'm not even supposed to be in this house. I'm just following the way you guys are giving me. There's no other way. I wasn't even supposed to go this way, was I? This game can suck all of my ass. If you guys are back out here, I'm gonna be pissed. It's gonna be a ruckus. Ooh, a purse, a satchel, a screw. That'll come in handy. See, the game's literally telling me to screw myself. No, that's not what I meant to do. Ooh, what was that? Ooh, common trigger part. So I was supposed to be out here and go this way? Shotgun shells, nice. I was just supposed to go out here? Can I lock onto that guy, please? This is what happens when I push the lock on button. I'm close enough that should be able to lock on. I'm hitting it again. I still won't let me lock on him. You didn't find nothing. I found you because this game's glitchy. Oh, what the hell was that? Why do you have that? I didn't say you could have a machine gun. What is spraying around me? Oh my god. You can't just keep adding new shit and not explain why and what the fuck that was. We're in old I can't think. Old England. We're in old England. They didn't have frickin' Tommy guns. They didn't have mustard gas in a can or whatever the hell that was. A fart bomb. Maybe they did. I don't know. I'm not a time traveler. But I will say this. If one guy's shooting flaming arrows at me, pretty sure that if they all could have machine guns, they would just have machine guns. Just a thought process. Is it the right thought process? Who's to say? Is this game full of shit? I could say yes. Others might say no. It's not a bad game. I'm just It's just not my style, I guess. I don't like games that do that. I guess some people find it challenging, and then I guess like I shouldn't knock on that stuff because there are probably a lot of people who very much enjoy this game style, and it's probably just me personally who doesn't. Because I will say, and I'm back here. You know what, we're gonna try something new. You guys want to see this game style? It's called Fuck Off. That's what it's called. It's called Fuck Off and Leave Me Alone. No, no leech over here. How are you keeping up with me? And my game broke. I was too fast. I was so fast I broke it. Oh, okay, we're good.
Bloody monster! Fuck!
Enjoy that, buddy. Oh, what does he? That's not fair. This game is so broken. It just started walking away from me. Oh man, this game takes a lot of patience, bro. Yeah, it's not even okay. So let me rephrase this. I'm probably just more tired, which is why I'm kind of pissy than anything. But I mean, you guys, from watching this play, do you at least can you come my way a little bit? Do you see what I'm saying? The dude literally in the middle of fighting me started turning around and walking away. Like the game's clearly got some in-between issues. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It seems like the game, if I had to it seems like the game isn't finished, is what is all I'm trying to say. Ow, hey! It won't let me down. Can I please get down? Thank you.
Eat this!
Eat what?
I'll kill you!
No. Could I move these? Okay, this auto lock thing is gonna be the death of me. He died somehow. I don't know how you died. I didn't do it, did I? Oh, you're not putting it into shit, buddy. Yeah, I thought they would patch the enemy walking away thing. Yeah, all I'm saying is it seems a little unfinished. A little unfinished. Which is all I'm saying is honestly they had a recipe for like an amazing game. Very captivating storyline. I think the graphics on here are very, very good. I find the entire thing very flowy. Like the conversations I enjoy. I feel like they're actually... That's like a big thing I have in a lot of games is that I feel like the conversations you can have on them seem a little forced and rushed. Like they don't seem natural ever, you know? When they talk in video games, it just doesn't seem like... It doesn't seem like a flowy, natural conversation. Like, you could tell they just had a bunch of vocal actors come and read some lines, and then they pieced it together, despite the fact, like, the passions of each doesn't fit. Like in some games where you're just like, she comes in, she goes, what happened here? And he's just like, the nurse is on the balcony! Like, it's just a weird voice that does not fit the entire charisma of the conversation. But this one is super flowy, super natural. They did such a great job. And I feel like they kind of just... I think that's why you see the repetitive characters, that they all kind of look the same. Like, so far I've seen 3 different types of people and 1 or 2 different types of leeches. It's like they took some shortcuts. And that's disappointing because this honestly is... I wanted this to be so great. And I feel like they did a good job, and I wish they would have just took a little bit more time. Like, I think Ryan was saying that in one of his streams I listened to. I feel like maybe they just... didn't take their full time and let this cook long enough to be what it could have been, and that's a little disappointing. And see, I completely agree with you. Like, the storyline so far is amazing. I wish they would have just took a little bit more time, cooked it a little bit longer, and just really, really kind of hammered out the knots of, like, the issues with the fighting and stuff like that. Especially... Oh, no, baby. If you want to save it, I'll eat it tomorrow.
Ain't safe here for a gentleman.
I'm not a gentleman.
Step
Oh,
away,
fuck off!
sir.
I do what I want. I'm a vampire, see? Yeah, that's what I thought. I just wish they would have cooked it a little longer. Oh, did you see that guy glitch over there? That was awesome. Oh, look at him! What is going on with this game? Look at that guy over there. Look at him! What is going on with you? You okay, buddy? Did you get a virus? You okay? Please tell me you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. This is hilarious. He's like glitching all over the place. Oh, Jesus. Whew. You guys might not want to go by that tree. It's a glitchy tree. What up? Okay. Yeah, I hate it when the game companies release games before they're done. Right? Just sit on it a little longer. Do a little more game testing. Do a little more design product. You know what I mean? Just sit on it just a little bit longer. That's all I'm asking. But I'm glad Don likes this game because I think that's I don't want to be overcritical and be a dick, and I know I am being, and I'm sorry about that. But it's like you guys were so close to just having this perfect game, and if it would have just took a little damn longer. Ow.
Christ! He's dead!
Of course he's dead. He just starts walking away. Yeah. Oh great, another guy just ran. That'd be nice.
Bloody monster!
Please open the door, sir.
Please open the door, sir. Oh, that almost killed me. Alright, which way am I going?
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu
I
fellow.
don't wanna. This town sucks, man. I'm kicking my ass every goddamn step of the way.
Fuck you all! Fuck it all! Stop it now, Albert. Stop it!
Uh-oh.
Me? I'll not die in some piss stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
I found the recruiter you were expecting. He's dead, but he carried a note. The Wet Boot Boys have accepted your application.
I knew it! I told you I was tough enough. I'll be free soon.
Charmin Folk is in the game. I know, right?
Free? You may soon find out that you have simply traded one set of shackles for another.
You're all fancy words, none of which concern me. Go worry about someone else. I'm fine and I've a future here.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. She's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything, it ain't me.
All right. Perhaps the poor drunk just confused you with someone else.
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything, it ain't me.
All right. Perhaps the poor drunk just confused you with someone else.
Sod off,
Okay,
mister.
so once I pick
You
one
ain't
of those
got no
options,
clue
I'm
what's going on
locked
here.
into it?
Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part.
Alright, so I unlock this. Albert was supposed to meet the Wet Boot Boys, yada yada yada, yada blah blah blah. The Wet Boot
Perhaps
Boy
you could
gang
help.
sounds like a
I said
playground
sod
game
off.
for under $10.
Go find
Yeah, you know what's
yourself
weird? As
another
soon as I
guide.
heard that, I got that same thought process.
Goodbye, young man.
The Wet Boots should be proud of me.
Your life away. What?
Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened. Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
Boot up the ass gang sounds better. See, I agree. I like it. I mean, it definitely sounds better than Wet Boot Boys.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
You don't have anywhere to go? No family that would welcome you?
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. And now I'm just Ben. Ben the Tramp.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar. A coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
What about those we left behind, face down in the mud? You want to change places with them? You cannot waste your chance at life this way.
It's not that simple. I wouldn't have expected you to understand. I don't even know why I spoke to you in the first place.
Oh, I failed the hint.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy he just faked me last nerve.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar, a coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
What about those we left behind, face down in the mud? You want to change places with them? You cannot waste your chance at life this way.
It's not that simple. I wouldn't have expected you to understand. I don't even know why I spoke to you in the first place.
So, I'm confused. Like, is it even worth going through all this stuff? I mean, I already failed the hint, so I lost the hint.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I have the cure for this kid.
Me?
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now
I'ma eat
piss
you.
off.
I don't have the treatment. God.
Goodbye, young man.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets.
I'm gonna eat,
Me.
but where did your dad go? Sir?
The wet boots will be proud of me.
For the sick and suffering.
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now. Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
How much money do I have? 199, eh? How do I not have any treatments? I got a wedding ring, hey?
When science fails you, this elixir will give you
Cool
faith
story.
again.
Get a job, you bum.
The swan
I hear ya, shut up.
all your problems.
What?
You answered the door pretty quick there, buddy. That was weird.
Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Nearby the church, eh? Ooh, what time is it? 3:57. Alright guys, I know it's a little early, and I usually stream a lot longer, but tomorrow I'm going over by Ryan's house, and we're going to be doing a lot of running around, so I'm going to make sure I get a good night's sleep. So the plan is tomorrow we're going to be going by Ryan's after we wake up, and we're planning on getting up probably around 1 or 2. We had a long week, Amber and I. We both worked 50 hours this week, which is not new to me, but it is very new to Amber. She's been staying late so that way she doesn't have to get off before I do in the drive home and stuff like that. So she was amazing and a trooper this week, kicking some ass. And I just had a really rough week at work. There's a lot of issues with the saw and just burning myself out. Stress was getting to me. It's just a long week. Not in the sense that like the work days were long, but just like I just really wanted this weekend. I'm tired. But so tomorrow the plan is we're gonna sleep, get some good sleep. We're gonna get up. I have to go over and re-register my truck title. Not my truck anymore. I gave it to my uncle, but I got to re-register it because I still have the title, so I can drive it. And then I'm just gonna do that on the way to Ryan's. We don't actually have to go over there with anything, so we're gonna grab that on the way to Ryan's. Then we're gonna get to Ryan's and we're gonna unbox his computer and get it all set up, which is gonna take quite a while on its own. And then I'm going to bring him over a spare monitor that I have, a webcam, and a microphone so he can get his computer set up so he can start streaming. Just not only PC games, but Xbox games, stuff like that. And that's going to be a long process right there. Just going to... A, setting up a new computer is time consuming. B, getting all the programs you need, like I'm giving him a, I wouldn't say high-end, but definitely not a low-end video editing program. Tidbit pricey, around the $300 range. Excuse me. But I have one of those, so I'm going to install that on his computer. And I'm tired. I keep losing my train of thought, sorry. So we're going to install that on his computer. and get him OBS, and I have to show him how his capture card works with OBS, and all that kind of stuff. So that's actually going to be pretty time consuming. I don't really think he understands how time consuming that stuff is. So I think the plan of action is going to be, we're going to go ahead and get him set up. I'm going to take some notes for him and write them down and then give them to him so he understands it. I'm going to try to run over everything with him once, but it's going to be a lot of stuff. I'm probably just going to download the video editing program for you, Ryan, and we're probably going to skip over that because just showing you how OBS works in itself is going to be kind of a pain in the ass. It's very time consuming. And OBS has a bunch of little things. Like every time you do or add something, it's its own individual thing. And you got to layer them on top of each other to get like this really good platform. So I figure we'll do that because that's mostly what I think you're going to be using right now is your OBS. And then I can either make you some videos on how to work through the Power Director video editing program. I think that would be the best route to go because there's a lot to learn. It's very easy and pretty user friendly. Like you honestly could figure it out on your own, probably pretty easy. But like editing is going to be your own thing. Like everyone edits different, so I can't show you how I mean, I can show you how I edit, but I can't tell you how to edit. That's just something you got to learn and grow on your own. But I can at least show you the fundamentals of how that program works, so you're not so confused on all of that. It's going to take you a while. I've been using Power Director for... I mean, I bought it originally when I first started on YouTube back in 2010 or 11. And I've been using it since then, and I'm still learning new stuff about it all the time. It takes a lot of work and a lot of effort, and I mean, that's just part of the thing about editing. You know, it's something you either are good at naturally, which I was not, or it's something you build and grow over time. But I can at least give the fundamentals of how they work. Not to mention, it's a fairly what's the word I'm looking for? It's a fairly... I want to say compatible. That's the wrong word. It's a fairly common... I'm so tired. Fairly common video editing program. So a lot of other people out there already have videos. So if you have any questions or you're like, oh, I want to know how to do that, you can literally YouTube it and it'll be right there and walk you through it step by step. Along with that, though, I forgot to explain this too. You also need to get your own audio recording program so you can edit your audio for your videos. I have one, but it's not something I can share because it's actually a subscription thing. It's a monthly subscription. It's Adobe Audition, and I don't even have it on right now. But I can't share that one because it's actually like a log it through your iCloud. You could use it at one. You could use it on one computer at a time kind of deal. But I can do some shopping. I know there's one that's free. I can't remember I think it's called Audacity. What? Audacity. Audacity's free. I actually don't know how to use it. I could figure it out and show you that one. But, like, so when you do videos, you're going to be using your recording device, which I have Fraps. You also have to get your own recording device, which you can use OBS for it, but I don't think OBS, in my opinion, is very good at outputting in 1080p. And definitely not 4K. I don't even think you can do it in 4K. So it's not exactly the best source for like doing video recordings. But then you have to... I mean, OBS will probably be good for you for right now. That's what I would suggest. I'm overcomplicating it for you. But you can actually like hook your video game up to like your Xbox through OBS and actually record a video with your mic through there. So that'll work for you. I'm just overcomplicating things. I don't think you have to go the route I do. I make it complicated. That's why editing takes me a long time, because I record my audio on a separate program. I record my video on a separate program for my webcam, and then I also record the game itself on a different program. So I have 3 different sources that I now need to edit together, and I make it a big thing. But I feel like now that I have the better equipment, the quality of it is much better because of it, in my opinion. But honestly, you guys could probably watch a video I spend probably twice as long editing than Ryan, and like it just as much, and not really even see or hear much of a difference than Ryan's, you know? I'm just incredibly picky about that stuff. But it's only because I have to sit here for 2 hours listening to my annoying ass voice throughout my videos. So I'm a little picky about it. Plus I sing and do all that stuff too, and when it comes to vocal editing, you kind of get really into it. But yeah, so we're going to go over there tomorrow and do all that. And it's not even so much that I don't think you can figure it out or anything like that. It's just kind of time consuming, and I don't, I don't want to make you feel like you're stuck doing all that stuff. So anyways, the plan is we're going to come over, get your computer set up, do all that stuff. If we do not get to a good, happy point by the time I am hungry, or by the time it's getting late and Freak Toys is going to be closing soon, we're just going to go ahead, go to Freak Toys, then stop by Weather Center, and worst case scenario, we'll stop back and finish up the lesson. And then we're going to come home and we're all going to play some Apex, which I'm actually looking forward to. I am pretty burnt out on horror games. That's why I'm looking forward. I'm sorry I'm yawning so much. I'm very tired. That's why I'm looking forward to Luigi's Mansion 3 with Amber. That's going to be fun for Halloween. Because it's not really a horror game. It's just a cute little game that looks fun. And Amber's very excited about it. That was like a big game for her. So, October 31st is that. And we're going to stream Doki Doki Literature Club on Sunday. We have to figure out what voices we're doing. But that one's a stupid game. It's creepy, and the first time I played that game, I didn't like it. Okay, what time today works for you today, bud? We are just gonna, I know it sounds weird, but we're gonna kind of play it by ear. I have not had a decent night's sleep all week, and I'm either gonna do what I normally do, and is go to bed and hope to sleep deeply in a long amount of time and wake up in 4 hours, or I'm going to black out and not wake up till 2 or 3. One of the two is going to happen. But I have your number and your Facebook, so I will definitely hit you up when we are planning on heading out the door and heading your way. And, God, I'm tired. Amber's over there half asleep for the last like 30 minutes, making it look so comfy. She's got a heating pad for her back too. Hey babe, why don't you actually lay down?
Because I was trying to stay awake for you.
Lay down and go to bed.
You're in bed.
Lay down and go to bed. Or you're gonna have a foot up your butt.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Just want you to be comfortable. But, so that's a plan. Oh, no problem, man. I'm very excited. I'm so glad I could talk you into opening up your computer and doing this.
I think Austin's just excited to play with another computer.
What's that?
So I think you're just excited to play with another computer.
Yeah, it'll be nice. It's someone else who actually streams and does stuff, actually wants to do some stuff.
Oh my god, it's so cold.
That's why I'm really excited to get Amber going, too. We might even do like a special little vlog for Halloween. Well, it's Halloween, which is special. Also going to be the day we get Luigi's Mansion 3. Also the day we're going to dress up. And also the day that we'll have your laptop, as long as everything gets here according to the time it's supposed to be getting here, up and running and beautiful. So, it's going to be a freaking awesome day. Plus we have the day off, which is just on top of everything.
The only thing that sucks is that Halloween is on a Thursday,
Yeah.
which means we have to go back to work on Friday.
That's true. That does kind of suck. But on the bright side, think about this.
Such a good day.
Thursday, we're going to be off all day. And we can literally just go out and get the greasiest, disgusting food, like Burger King, and just sit at home and be piggies all day. I'm looking forward to it.
Babe,
Yeah.
I'm sorry
Blankets? Okay. Why? We have 5. Oh, okay. Get more. Yeah, I can't wait for the laptop to be up and running. Yeah, it's going to be cool. I'm going to do a whole video of it. I might actually... I know this may sound weird, but I actually think I might record the whole process of putting it back together and showing how I'm doing the upgrades and stuff like that, and just see if people are interested in my IT stuff. Because I like doing it. I really do. Working on computers is a passion of mine. So I might do that. I might actually record the whole process of putting it back together and showing everyone how I took it apart. Well, I'm not going to show everyone how I took it apart because I'm not taking the thing apart again. But who knows? People might enjoy it. Sorry, it's not in the best condition. Dude, what are you talking about? This thing's flawless. Literally, there's nothing wrong with that computer besides the fact that there was some soda spilled in it. Everything that had soda in it is replaceable. The casing's good. The screen's not damaged. I mean, as far as I'm aware of. Like, basically everything was in perfect working order. It just, the motherboard went out. That's all it was. Like, we got lucky. Like, seriously, it cost me $215 to get all the parts to get, and I didn't even need it. I literally only needed a motherboard. So if I would have just ordered the motherboard, it would have cost me $150, and that would have been an upgraded version with a better graphics card than yours had. But $150 for the motherboard. I then threw $50 or $60 at a upgrade to the processor, because the processor you had in there was an i5. And I found the upgraded i7-2820QM, which is the highest, the most powerful processor that motherboard takes without it damaging anything. And I got that for $60. That's not a bad deal. So an upgrade from an i5 to an i7 for $60, hell yeah, consider it done. So I got that. And then the keyboard was missing the one key and is a little sticky. So I decided just to see how much it would cost to get the exact same keyboard that lights up and everything like that, and it was like $12. So trust me, this was not by any means an expensive purchase of any kind, and we're upgrading her from 8 gigs of RAM to 16, but I'm going to do that next paycheck because I just want to make sure everything's running and there's nothing faulty, because we're not replacing the power cord yet, because I want to see if the power cord itself is still fine and works with the new motherboard, because I like that blue glowy light, and I know it's stupid, but you can't find the original chargers anymore. You can only find generic knockoffs that fit the amp wattage, but aren't from the original company. So you don't get that cool blue glowy light, which I like. But besides that, dude, no, like honestly, she's fine. I'm gonna have to clean off somehow got soda on the actual disc reader, and luckily you didn't really get any soda on the actual exposed parts of the hard drive, so the hard drive looks to be perfectly fine. The battery didn't have any soda on it. There was some on the plastic casing, but I cleaned all that off, and yeah, besides that, everything was cosmetic. The only thing that it actually touched that was dangerous was the motherboard, and because of that, the motherboard short-circuited, and now it's whatever. But on the bright side is that the graphics card in there and the Intel processor chip is still totally fine. So, like, not only that, but if I even wanted to make half back of what I spent, I could turn around and sell the motherboard with the graphics card and the processor and make back half the money I spent. Get a little too warm?
No, it has a 2-hour automatic turn off.
Yeah.
It's been 2 hours.
Did you turn it back on?
Yeah.
Well, it's just so you don't start the bed on fire, you dingus.
Dude was like, please, if it makes me warm.
Just sitting in the fire. This is toasty.
Like, oh my god, guys.
This is fine. But yeah, so dude, don't even apologize. You literally gave me what did it cost at the time? Those were $1,000 gaming laptops, especially for the time they came out. And even though they're not like super high end nowadays or anything like that, they still they're gonna be miles above what Amber needs for the games she plays. Yeah, you paid $2,000 for it. I mean, you did get it through like a get it now though, which means you paid double what it's actually worth. Or whatever when you got it through. Because that's where I went after you suggested it to me, and I got that $1,000 beats all-in-one desktop, which I loved. I regret not keeping it. And I had to pay $2,380, and it was only worth $1,120 because you got to pay the taxes, and then they double it because our credit wasn't super phenomenal. But yeah, so those laptops were like $1,000, and believe it or not, you can't even buy them anymore. But the people who still have working versions of them sell them for $800 to $900. And those are the versions that are lower than the one you gave me. And not only is it lower, but I'm literally building the best and the baddest of those versions that you can even have anymore. So I'm pretty much going to be the only one that has a viable working P18G MX14X R2X Alienware gaming laptop. So it's actually really cool. We're going to enjoy it. Amber's going to play the shit out of it, and hopefully she gets some really good long-term use out of it. Which came in great timing because that gives us a lot more time. Because I'm going to save up and build a better gaming editing PC. I'm probably going to plug about $2,000 to $3,000 into it. But the reason it's going to cost so much isn't because I'm going to be doing super high-end stuff to it. Because I'm probably just going to go with your solid i7. I might say screw it and get an i9. You know, that 16 core processor, you know what I mean? The dodeca core processor. That's going to be pretty sick, which is going to be great for editing and gaming. Not even so much gaming, but editing. Then I might go with a nice solid 32 gigs of RAM for that high-end processing power and nice smooth game overlay. And then we're going to liquid cool it, and that's the biggest concern I have now. My computer is awesome. It's fast, has no problems, does not really get too hot or too overheated, but she does get toasty, especially when we play like, believe it or not, my computer sounds like a freaking furnace when I'm playing Fortnite. It cannot handle that game. It just goes, wah, and everything's on hyperdrive. So we're gonna build the next computer, and it's gonna be all liquid cooled, and only because I would just liquid cool this model and it would be fine, but at the same time I don't really think anything in there is a viable worth of liquid cooling. It's just a Ryzen RX 2700X processor, which I love, by the way. I'm so glad I got it. Ryzen has honestly won my heart over for gaming processors. We got the Corsair RGB Vengeance RAM, and I just got a 1060 6GB Asus graphics card. None of that needs to be liquid cooled, but I want to get the i9 processor because it's just so multiverse. It's got so many open door possibilities for it. And then I'm probably going to upgrade the graphics card, and we're going to upgrade to a better monitors. I'm going to keep the 32 that I like, but I'm probably going to upgrade the other one, which I'm giving to Ryan, to either a BenQ 4K, or I might just go with those really, really expensive G-Sync gaming and editing monitors with the pure color effects on them. I might go with one of those, and just, so we have everything that makes me happy. And then I still got to save up and get the $400 microphone. I also have to buy $2,000 worth of guitars so I can start doing more music. I also have to buy FL Studio. We got a lot of stuff on the list. I'm clumsy. When I hit my head pretty good, but the pain was not in comparison to what I felt when I say that damn can that fell on my laptop. I feel bad, man. I wish you would have hit me up sooner. Honestly, I feel terrible. I could have fixed that up for you so quick and easy. If you ever have any computer issues, I hope you have if there's anything that you learned from this, Ryan, moving forward, if there's anything that you take with you from this stream and conversation carrying forward, is that if you have any computer problems or anything breaks on your computer, please come to me, because not only will I fix it for you, but because I'm a buddy, I will only charge you the price of the part. I'm not going to charge you to actually do it or fix it, because it's a few hours out of my day. I don't care. I'm going to just literally find you the part. All you got to do is buy it when you have the money, and I will fix and repair it for you. And if, honestly, I'm just that nice of a guy, if I have the money at the time and it's not a super expensive part, I'll probably grab it for you. But, yeah, it's, I'm so tired. I'm so very tired. But very excited. I'm so ready for January. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm excited for December because I get to take my girl to New York and it's going to be a lot of fun. But, plus the Switch giveaways. I'm just ready for January. Because January brings the new year and means that I'm finally going to get a break from the end of this year and we start year 2 on YouTube of us doing this. I mean, I've been on YouTube since 2010 or 11. This channel has been, but I didn't really do anything with it. And stream or upload more than I think like 12 videos. So this would be year 2, consistent. I've been streaming pretty much every day. I think we missed, I don't know, maybe a total of 10 or 11 days this year. Otherwise, there was either a video up every day, a vlog up, or a stream. And that's pretty awesome for me. I'm pretty happy about that. 10 days? That's 10 days off in a year. That's really not that bad. That's about not even a day a month. So I'm pretty proud of myself. So year 2, that's going to be a fun year. We got to figure out what we're doing. So it's going to be a lot of time. I still got a lot of time left to figure out what I'm doing. But we're going to be definitely expanding the channel a bit. Doing a lot more music. Doing a lot more skits. Getting some more vlogs. Some more life. A lot of stuff. I'm very excited about it. It's going to be a lot of fun. But you guys are probably sick of listening to this very tired man ramble. And I think we're all pretty excited for tomorrow, so we might as well start getting ready for that. I am tired. By the way, in case you guys were curious and I didn't say it, I got 3rd place at the chili cook-off. I think I already said that. Just letting you guys know, out of like 10 or 11 chilies, which isn't bad. Honestly, not bad at all. And I made it all from scratch because I'm bomb and I know how to cook real good. So I'm not bummed out by that at all. 3rd place is pretty great. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Besides, I got a lot of free pizza out of it, so I'm not going to complain. But alright, guys, I'm going to head to bed. I'm very tired. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys have a wonderful night or day, whatever time you're in. You guys get some good sleep if you're going to bed. And if you guys just woke up, I hope you had gotten some great sleep. You want to try my chili? I'll have to make you some a different day, my man. The chili that we had, like they unplugged it at 8, and then it sat on the counter until 1:30 when we left. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to toss it in the trash. And Tony is like, oh, I'll eat it. I'm like, oh, shit, go ahead, man. Take the whole crock pot home, bring it back when it's done. He's like, all right. So, you probably didn't want any of that chili, my man. It's, if it were just hamburger, I wouldn't have minded, but I also had bison. I don't know if you've had bison before, but I had a pound of bison in there and also about 1/4 pound of beef brisket. And it was pretty good, though. It turned out really good. I will definitely have to give you some chili sometime. But it turned out good. I think it wasn't too bad. And I will make you some of my grandma's chili. Sounds good. I mean, let's put that off for a little while. I'm not going to lie. If I smell or hear chili or taste chili anytime in the next month, I'm going to throw up and shit my pants. I can't. No more chili. No more for me, please. But anyways, guys, I'm going to head to bed. Amber's already asleep. And it looks so nice and tempting and comfortable. And I will keep saying more words, I guess. Sorry, I'm very tired. I am about T-minus 3 minutes to being blacked out. So, by the way, in case I hadn't said it, Saturday's Apex. After we get back, it's probably going to be a late stream. But I'm hoping after all the work me and Ryan put into getting the computer set up and everything's all set up for him, it will be the first actual stream that Ryan gets to do of an actual Xbox game he has. So I'm going to ask you guys this now for those of you who are here, and I will mention this again on Saturday. I know you guys like enjoying watching me, but please, on Saturday, go to Angry Wookie's channel and watch him stream our Adventures of Apex. He could use the support, he could use the fun, he could use the conversation, and honestly, if you guys enjoy the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe and you show him your support. But it would do me a really, really big favor if instead of watching my stream, you guys go and check his out and watch his Adventures of our Apex. Or if you want, you can pull them both up and just laugh at the stupid. But I would greatly appreciate that, and I will say this again on Saturday. And going this point forward, I'm going to make sure it's okay with Dom first. I don't even think he's in here anymore. Dude's probably busy as can be with his kids, but starting to move forward, I want to put Ryan and Dom and Amber's channel, which will probably start going in every description I have, that we all play together. And when we go out for lunch today, we're going to kind of spitball some ideas for a group name. I know Dom can't really be a part of that with what he's doing right now, but who knows, maybe someday he will want to be or can join if he wants. The whole gaming crew. We're going to figure out a name for the group. And I'm kind of hoping we make it just a ritual where at least once every weekend we get together and play a game. It doesn't have to be Apex or Fortnite, but it's just a game we all have, or a game we all can pitch in and get 3 copies of, or something like that. And by the way, Ryan, I know I bought you Crash Bandicoot, and I know that you're super excited to play it, but I'm probably going to be a dick and buy it on the Switch, because they have it on the Switch right now, and I'm probably going to play that next month. I'm sorry. I love the Crash Bandicoot games. I love them so much. I have literally plugged so many hours into the original Crash Bandicoot. But yeah, just random rants. I'm tired. I'm mostly just stalling because I'm kind of hoping I just fall asleep. But, alright guys, I'm gonna go to bed. You guys should go to bed too. This game is super annoying today. I can't even save. I'm just gonna hit return to main menu. Return to main. That's, I think, my favorite part of this game too. Is like they go back to the menu. His hand's just like. No worries, bud. It's cool. Oh, good. Don't worry. I think I'm gonna play it in November, because I think November I need like just this overwash of non-related horror games. You know what I mean? So I think I'm gonna play some older classics that make me happy. I'm gonna play some Crash Bandicoot. I might actually buy that retro pack where it's got all those old retro games in it, like Banjo-Tooie and all that stuff. I'm gonna play some of that. The Final Reckoning. But anyways, sorry. I keep ooh, Shocktober. What's that? Hold on. Maybe there's a cool Halloween game in here that would be great. Oh, and Friday the 13th we're gonna do on October 30th too. I keep forgetting to mention that. Oh, Remnant's cheaper now. It's free at the Game Pass. Mortal Kombat ORZ4. How is Mortal Kombat a zombie game? Resident Evil 2 is not bad. Kingdom Hearts 3 is for $35. That's not Halloween related. Stranger Things 3 the game. Metro Exodus definitely has nothing to do with Halloween. Okay, a lot of these games have nothing to do with Halloween. Oh, the Amnesia Collection's $8.99 on here. Sold. Kind of hoard out. Yeah, me too. I might get the Amnesia Collection on here because Call of Cthulhu. Because we did say we were going to play Amnesia, and I actually did really want to play that. Dead by Daylight, they have Darkwood, Nightmare on Elm Street, Ghostface, Halloween. I knew about that one. That's pretty cool. Ooh, we might have to grab these Dead Risings. I thought I already had Dead Rising 2. I think I do have that. Dead Rising 2. I bought that game. Okay, we're probably going to be picking up some of these Dead Rising 4 or Dead Rising games. We might play a little bit of that too, because Dead Rising actually is one of my favorite games. And even if we don't play it this Halloween, we might do it next Halloween. Dying Light? Oh, that game definitely grew in a weird way. Anyways. My eyeballs burn. I'm tired. Alright, well, at least on the bright side, we got a cool list of Halloween games for next year that I'm definitely super excited to not have to play for an entire year. But Outlast Whistleblower. $5 for that bundle. Outlast and Outlast Whistleblower. And Outlast 2 for $7.49. Prey was a really freaking fun game. Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 5. Resident Evil 6. And I guess they just got sick of counting numbers, so they just started adding names and shit to it. Slenderman. That game was stupid. Sinking City. Sorry, I'm just looking through all this. My eyeballs hurt. Thief, $3. I remember everyone was so excited about that game. Half the people I know literally went out and got it. And went out and bought it where they were so excited for it. And then literally like later that day, like tried to return it because it was that bad. Dark Souls 3. The Orange City. God, I didn't even buy any of these stuff. Ashes of Arandel. I never got any of that stuff. I think I still have it. Oh, nice. Little Nightmares. Ooh, Army of Two. That was a great game. One of my favorite games, hand down. Me and a buddy of mine were actually going to play that, but they actually closed down the online servers for it, so we would have had to have played it local or LAN play, which sucked because we were like super geeked out to play that because it just sounded like a shit ton of fun. So let's see if I actually still have that Dead Rising game. I hate that, like, I bought so many games that are technically cross-compatible, but then never really seemed cross-compatible. So Assassin's Creed, Black Ops 2, Ghost, Crackdown, Dead Rising 3 demo. Yeah, I don't have my Dead Rising 2. Oh, there it is. Dead Rising 2, Case 0. Wait, is that? Oh, I guess that is. I think they just have expansion packs for it. And we got Friday the 13th. I just gotta download it. Oh, I forgot I had this Van Helsing game. I could have played that for Halloween. That's alright. Next year. Next year, perhaps. Mayhaps. Alright, guys. Sorry. I'm surprised you guys, two of you, even sat through here and watched all this shit. I know, Brian, you're one of them. Thank you. Alright, guys. I'm heading to bed. I should probably quit doing that. I just realized that I keep streaming this. And you want to know how many emails I've received since I've been streaming? Because I keep streaming this, and I leave my little avatar on the top left corner, and it displays my email. And I never even checked that email. Do you know how many emails I have there from people because of it? Because it's how they think they can email me. Too many. All right. You guys have a great rest of your night. Ryan, I will see you tomorrow. I hope you guys have as fun, filled-packed day tomorrow as I know I'm going to have. I'm going to get some really good sleep tonight. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed Vampyr. Sorry for the rage at the beginning of it. It is a mix of my tiredness and just some kind of parts of the game. But nevertheless, we continue forward. All right, guys. Have a wonderful night. Love you guys. Later.